You know what you said?
I'm trying to tell you what's real. Now you tell me what you was about to say.
Kendrick said on the song, you think the big on that you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop, nigga. So he threw that on there because Kendrick, I'm trying to tell you, Kendrick already checking off all the X's. Kendrick like, man, I already know that's where you got to start at. That shit that Buzzer just said, yeah, that shit is true. So let me throw it on this song to let the Bay know, yeah, nigga, LA, letting y'all niggas know, like, yeah, nah, you hear me? And they got y'all King, and they got Pac ring, and nigga disrespecting Pac. You hear me? So y'all gonna let that nigga disrespect Pac?
You got a point. You got a bro. That's a cold motherfucker. How you feel about Keefy D?
I don't feel no type of way about him, bro. I don't feel no type of way about him. I don't really know much about him besides him coming out a year later saying, they had something to do with it and, trying to throw Pac in the mix. I don't really got nothing to say about Keith D.
The boy say Puff on $1 million. You heard me? See, Puff paid the nigga. They had a middleman. You heard me? Uh, Puff paid the middleman to get the money to Keefy. You heard me? The middleman nigga took the money and went bought a nightclub with the shit. So
No, they
Keefy,
ain't on Pac then.
huh?
They ain't on Diddy.
Yeah, yeah. But nigga, why you paying niggas to kill somebody? If that's true, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. That go to proof right there. If that's what
Yeah.
you saying, you heard me?
Nah, that's for sure. That's for sure that did it and put that work down. I don't know for sure because I wasn't there, but you know what I mean, from
So,
what I
so 20
feel,
years later, so 20 some years later, you heard me? Keith D still mad he ain't get his fucking money back then. So Keith all on motherfucking Vlad interviews and shit talking about, man, Puffy, you know what's up. You know you owe me. Give me my money, dude. That's what he said. Give me my money, dude. You heard me? Go back and watch the videos and shit. That's what
yeah,
Keith
I
was
saw I
saying.
saw that one. I saw when you were saying that nigga at least could throw him, give him something.
Give him something. You heard me? Like, nigga done ran
Mm-hmm.
off on my shit. I know it ain't on you. You heard me? Nigga, I'm hit right now.
Nigga that
You
took
heard
out
me?
the most legendary rapper ever
Yeah.
outside of Lil Wayne and
What?
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, because now it's Kendrick.
Man,
Kendrick.
I Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick the GOAT now. You heard me? Nigga don't want to fuck with Kendrick, dog. You heard me? In a normal nigga, yeah, their career would have been destroyed. How you was telling me how Drake done now, you heard me? Because I don't think Drake done. But if it was a regular nigga,
Man,
oh
Drake to
man,
drop
it,
about Drake to drop about 3, 4 singing songs, and none of them, man. Drake just drop a song with a white girl.
uh-huh.
You hear me? Like Drake trying to play chess. You hear me? He trying to play chess in the game. That nigga, you hear me? Every move that like the type of
But
nigga
you
that I
told me, you told me Drake finished now. You say Drake is
don't know.
done.
Understand when I say finish.
Like his career is over. I don't think Drake
Understand.
career over.
Elaborate when I say finish. When I say finish, I mean like how he had everything on the chessboard.
Yeah.
Now he missing a few. He missing a few fucking pieces. He missing Cali now. You hear me? You lost a lot of people
You
who
think
rocking
Cali
with Kendrick.
you think Cali gonna stop bumping his shit?
Yeah.
I already told you already. He gonna still have a barrier. You heard me? See, niggas get
I
shit
mean, you
fucked
heard
up.
what Kendrick said. That's why
Let,
I wanted to get
wait a
back to you.
minute.
You know, I
Wait a
wanted to get back to you with that part right there. I was
wait,
waiting for you to say that one more time.
let me all right, let me say this first then. You heard me? Because I know what you about to say. I know what you about to get on. So I want to say this so they can know what we talking about. Southern California, that's what they consider the West Coast, right? That's from San Diego up to LA. right? When you get to the Bay Area, which is 4 hours north, 4 or 5 hours north, that's San Francisco,
Oakland,
Oakland, San
San
Jose,
Francisco.
Tracy. That's all
Yeah,
these other little cities that's in the north area, you heard me? They don't
yeah.
consider, they ain't on the same page as Southern California. You heard me? It's two completely different identities. They don't rock the same, they don't talk the same, they don't dress the same, nothing's the same. You heard me? Drake got his start from California in the Bay Area. You heard me? The Bay Area is still gonna rock with Drake.
I mean, know what you said.
I'm trying to tell you what's real. Now you tell me what you was about to say.
Kendrick said on the song, you think the big gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop, nigga. So he threw that on now because Kendrick, I'm trying to tell you, Kendrick already checking off all the X's. Kendrick like, man, I already know that's where you got to start at. That shit that brother just said, yeah, that shit is true. So let me throw it on this song to let the Bay know, yeah, nigga, LA, letting y'all niggas know, like, yeah, nah, you hear me? And they got y'all King, and they got Pac ring, and nigga disrespecting Pac. You hear me? So y'all gonna let that nigga disrespect Pac?
You got a point. You got a point.
I ain't got a
When you look at it like that, you right. You right. You heard me. I don't think Oakland and Frisco and Stockton and Sacramento gonna let a nigga come up
A
there
soft, a
and
soft nigga. At
when
first
you
you was cool. At first you was cool, bro.
right,
But
right,
now
right,
we
right.
realizing that, man, you ain't really putting nothing back into no black community, bro. You hang around black people, then you gonna run straight around your white people and straight dumb talking about talking proper. You hear me? You ain't eat nothing that black people eat. You hanging with white girls and you hear me? You talking proper and but then you come back around us, you want baggy jeans and braids and hold up, man, what the fuck? You hear me? Like they said, let a wise man see. You hear me? If a nigga,
Well,
when a nigga woke, a nigga could see this shit like, man, hold up, man. And that what Kendrick on. You hear me? You know Kendrick on some conscious shit. So Kendrick
yeah, yeah.
seeing this nigga clearer than what we seeing him.
Well,
We
at the end
seeing
of
it from we seeing
look,
it from the swag and the money and the material shit. Kendrick seeing this shit like, man, hold up, man. You really you got most of the rappers in our you hear me? The rappers, the pioneers and the niggas who paid the way, them niggas starving. While you getting all the money and then you hear me? You running away with this shit. You hear me? You ain't like niggas Raw said, nigga, give Wayne some more money. You got all that money, give Wayne some more money. Give Stunner some more money. You hear me?
why he gotta
But
get him
nah,
so
Drake,
why he gotta get him money?
because I ain't saying he do, but what I'm saying is the nigga Drake, I can't say from for sure, but from my opinion, the nigga Drake, he a corn ass nigga to me. Like he a culture vulture. You hear me? He he a type of person he ride with whoever got the wave. If you think about it, every nigga from Atlanta with Kendrick Lamar said, when Future was popping, your Future best friend. When Lil Baby was popping, your Lil Baby best friend. When Young Thug was popping, and just keep going on. When Lil Wayne was popping, when Rick Ross
That's
was
a fact.
popping, when 2 Chainz was popping. You
Yeah.
hear me? Like everybody, any nigga in the rap industry, you want to put yourself under them. You hear me?
Did he put himself under them, or did they put themselves under him?
He put himself under them.
Okay.
How many need you if I'm popping? How many need you if I'm popping?
I ain't saying
You
that.
come find me, come find me.
So
You
Drake
come,
was
yeah, niggas gonna be like, oh man, you Drake. Oh man,
Drake
yeah,
wasn't
I
popping.
fucking right, I'll do a song with you. But
So
in the
Drake
day, Drake like,
so
damn
Drake
man,
wasn't
nigga.
popping.
Bro,
Drake ain't been popping. So Drake ain't been
listen what I'm
popping
trying to
since
tell you.
2008, 2009. You heard me?
Listen what I'm trying to tell you. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. When the first time you heard of Drake, musically.
First time I heard of Drake, I was in
Musically.
Cal. No, first time I heard of Drake, I was in California. You heard me? And nigga played me a new Lil Wayne. I don't know how he got the Lil Wayne mixtape before me, cause I was a nigga that bought New Orleans music to California, to San Diego. You heard me? But this one dude from the Bay Area, you heard me? One of my friends, still to this day, you heard me? He was living in San Diego. He like, man, you gotta check out this new mixtape with Wayne, you heard me, but he fucking showing all his new people, you heard me? And Drake had a song on that bitch. He had a feature on that bitch over that Chris Brown beat. That niggas on the get like me. And that beat right there, you heard me? And nigga rock that bit. That was my first time hearing Drake.
So that's why I'm asking. That's why I said the first time you heard Drake, he was co-signed by the hottest rapper, Lil Wayne, right?
Right, right, right.
So from how you start off is how you gonna end. Drake never had his own identity. If Drake would have just been Drake, no Lil Wayne co-sign, you think nigga would have brought into that shit?
He's from Canada.
No, man, that shit. What that
He's
mean?
from Canada.
Who else from
Canada,
Canada?
you gotta
Who else from
understand.
Canada?
Listen to me.
No,
Listen
who
to
else
me.
from Canada that did it like that?
Tory Lanez,
Man, look, no.
uh, uh,
Tory from Canada, but he ain't what he doing? He went to jail. He was straight, but I'm talking about
but look, what I'm trying to say is Canada is a melting pot. You heard me? Canada is like a place where they got people from all over the world that come live in Canada, you heard me? So Canada really ain't got no one specific identity. Like California known for this. You know, Louisiana, we known for this. Houston, Texas, they known for that, you heard me? Canada ain't got no identity, you heard me? Because it's a melting pot. They got 100 different identities, you heard me? So I think Drake just adapt to every identity at different times, you heard me? And make the best out of the situation, you heard me? And get his bread like
no.
that. So if
Drake
Future
Drake was
popping
a
and he
child
if
actor.
Future popping and he could do a fucking CD with Future, you heard me, and he know it's gonna go platinum, you heard me. Let me run on with Future right quick. Then I'm gonna do on with 2 Chainz. Then I'm gonna do
So
on
hey, so
with
listen,
21.
not to cut you off. So what like Kendrick said, so what when you can't go get with the person who hot?
He's still Drake. He's still
I'm
Drake.
saying he's
He
still
can still
Drake,
look
but
look.
he's still
Drake
Drake,
Drake
but
got Drake.
do Drake have substance without other people?
Yeah, yeah,
What
man.
substance?
Drake could sing a song right quick to some bitches. You heard me? He could put out a CD singing number fucking songs of bitches. You
And that
heard me?
shit over
And
with.
we
That
already
wave over
know.
with, cuz.
Nah, listen.
That
Long as you
wave over
got
with.
when you got 70% of your fans is fucking women. You heard me? You can't lose. You heard me? Because women don't give a fuck about the fucking politics. You heard me? Women don't give a fuck about the program. You heard me? All they want to hear is some good shit. I'm gonna give you a prime example. When 6ix9ine snitched and they say he was dead, you heard me? 6ix9ine still had 70% of the women. He had white people that didn't give a fuck about the culture. You heard me? They don't give a fuck about if he snitched or not,
I
you heard me?
understand what you're
But
saying.
he
I
came
understand, but
right
I'm
back.
saying
He came right back and picked up where he left off from being
I
in fucking
understand
jail.
that, but
I'm tripping.
what I'm saying is, bro, me personally, I never said nothing gonna stop with Drake. It ain't gonna stop his money. It ain't gonna stop none of that. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, nigga, when you gotta look in that mirror as a man and a nigga rapping and telling you some shit, nigga, you know when it's the truth. You know when it's real.
It's definitely
Fuck
the
all
truth.
that. Fuck all that. You hear me? Like when Birdman, nigga Birdman, Richard fucking and Wayne start telling him on them songs and shit, and nigga start saying, oh, man, you hear me? Yeah, you could say, man, I'm stunning, nigga can't stop me, nigga, I'm rich. But nigga, when you get home late at night, you smoking that fucking blunt, you gonna think like, man, boy, niggas, yeah, right, boy, I did Wayne bad.
And
Like
I think
Boosie. Like Boosie. You like Boosie. Boosie a perfect example, bro. Like when Mike Tyson told that dude, and I fuck a badass, you hear me? You know,
yeah,
2Z. I fuck a badass. But that's a perfect example of what I'm trying to tell you, bro. When you see a nigga like Boosie, how he be all that when you go on the internet, when you get that live in his hand and he start acting like a clown and all that shit, but your persona is known to be a gangster and a killer and a real nigga. But every time you get that phone in your hand and you get, you hear me, you a clown and all this shit,
yeah.
something right there tell me, bro, something ain't right there, you hear me? So
Why?
like I'm saying,
You saying because he ain't buck up against Mike when Mike was saying that shit?
no, what I'm saying is a nigga like Boosie, would that tell me he a type of nigga though when he get in that house by himself, he don't know who he is. He don't know who he is. If you pay attention to Boosie, Boosie only Boosie when he get around people, bro. You hear me? Boosie look like he a miserable nigga when he by himself, bro. And I don't even want to just say it like that, bro. I'm just saying, like, bro, at the end of the day, when niggas get by themselves, when I hang up the phone with you, bro, and I get by myself, I know who, you hear me, like, what I'm dealing with when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Just because them niggas got money, bro, them niggas still men. Them niggas still human, bro. Them niggas still know what's right and what's wrong. And can't money can't solve, you hear me, how you feel, or you hear me, money, money could buy all the material shit, but money can't change your heart. Money can't change your mind.
Yeah.
It can't change that shit. So that's why I'm saying when it come to Drake,
So if I was a bitch ass nigga and I had 10 million, when I get off the phone with Minnie, you heard me, and I sit at home in my mansion or whatever, you heard me, looking around my mansion and the states and all this other shit, kids well taken care of, all this shit, that shit ain't gonna make me feel a little bit better.
I'm saying it gonna make you feel better.
I
The
don't care how
material
much
shit.
bitch ass
But I'm
shit
saying,
niggas,
but I'm trying to tell
cause the
you,
bitch,
I'm
cause that's
trying to
just
tell
the way the
you,
world looking at him. The world looking at
no,
him, thinking that, you heard me?
I'm saying deep down, nigga, you gonna feel that shit. When you like, damn man, when I first started this shit, man, I had this person, that person, that person, and I ain't got nobody. I just got me and my kids. Was that's everything. But it's at the end of the day, you know that first person who told you to go in that studio and rap. You know the first person who the niggas who was giving you money when you was broke, when you couldn't even buy no fresh shoes, you hear me? Nigga giving you, buying you fits, you hear me? Niggas, you hear me? Nigga letting you push their cars and all this shit. You know all this shit. Niggas be knowing all that shit. But the industry don't go like that because once you get in that door, nigga, you gotta get with the people they want around you.
Yeah.
So I understand that, but in the day, that's why they said niggas be losing their soul when they get in the industry, bro. Niggas lose their soul, and that's like Kendrick, a prime example of a nigga who, nah, nigga, fuck the industry. Like he said on that song, if nigga got a problem with it, nigga, fuck them in the industry too. Like Kendrick, a type of nigga the way he made it his way, you hear me? Like he
Yeah.
ain't had to buy into the gimmicks and all that shit. A nigga like Drake, he is built from the gimmicks. He come from acting. Acting is his background. So you know what the
Yeah.
actor could do? Adapt. The word that you use, adapt. Drake could adapt. He could see how a nigga swag is and go straight in act mode. But you know when Drake get back by his mansion, around his mom and his kids, Drake talking like a white boy, acting like a white boy, acting like a bitch. You hear me? But then as soon as he get back out that mansion, they gotta come back, you hear me, around his homies and come back to the United States. You know what he playing like? Oh man, I'm OVO, I'm Jay Prince, I'm Cash Money, you hear me? He protected. But at the end of the day,
Whatever.
he know deep down that he's a white boy, bro. But he playing like he black.
But he still could fucking make fucking good music. No matter what Kendrick just did
See,
to
I'm
this
not
boy,
talking
because
about the
Kendrick
music,
did, Kendrick
bro.
did just slaughter him in his fucking in his rap battle, this beef or
I'm not
whatever. You
talking
heard me?
about the music. See, listen, but Kendrick and Drake battle, when Kendrick step away from that mic, like Kendrick said on that verse, uh, you think I'm trying to dig up dirt on nigga? You think my life just rap? Nigga, I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about dad, teaching the
Ooh,
morals, you don't know nothing about dad, waking
ooh,
them up, telling them to pray, you don't know nothing about
ooh,
dad.
ooh,
So Kendrick could leave that fucking mic and he telling you hear me, how what his real life is.
yeah,
Drake ain't telling no nigga what his real life is. Drake get on that bitch, play like he smoking hookahs, putting his lips like a bitch, got his hair like a bitch, nails tatted like a bitch, acting like a bougie bitch. And he know that ain't him. He don't know who he is.
yeah.
He just rich as fuck. He just rich as
But
fuck.
because he from Canada and they have no identity.
Okay, well, he don't know who he is though. You
Okay.
know why? Cause he an interracial child. His mom white, daddy black, and his mom is a Jew. So you was a mixed Jew.
Yeah.
You don't know where to fit in there. When you go around white people, you don't feel 100% comfortable. When you go around black people, and that's how interracial people live, bro. They don't be knowing their place in this world, bro. Because I'm white on my mama's side, but damn, my uncle, he looking at me like, man, nigga, you black. And I go to my daddy's side, they looking at me like, damn, nigga, you white. So niggas like that, dog, they be confusing, like, bro.
Nah, I got a
Not saying
partner.
nothing bad about
I got
Drake.
I got a partner from the city because he remind me of Drake. You heard me? And this nigga a millionaire. One of my partners, you heard me? Uh, his daddy black and his mama white. He grew up in La Place, you heard me? And this nigga here, straight hood nigga, you heard me? Millionaire. You heard me? If the nigga watching this, nigga gonna know who I'm talking about. Nigga, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. I done been to your house. You done did a lot for me and my family, you heard me? Real nigga. I ain't gonna say your name, dog, you heard me? But this nigga here mix
Nah, but I'm
and
not
he could
saying that.
hey,
I'm
this
not
nigga
saying
mix
that
and
for
ain't
every.
nobody gonna fuck with him. Ain't
I'm not
nobody
saying that
about
for
to
every
play with
mixed
this
nigga,
nigga or nothing, you
but
heard
it's.
me?
I'm not saying that for every mixed nigga, but in certain situations, it's like niggas know what their reality is. So your partner, he know what reality is, man. I know you hear me. Who I'm is my identity, but from what I see with Drake, I don't think Drake knows his identity, bro. He don't know it,
Cause he
bro.
don't have I just told you. He from Canada. And if you really knew
So that's
Canada,
the
you
worst
heard me?
shit, nigga. That's the worst shit when you don't know when you don't
They don't
know who
that's
you
because
is.
they don't have no identity. Canada don't have Canada the type of place, dog, where you can have a concert, you heard me, before Drake, you heard me. They'll have a concert and they'll have 1 million people in the stadium. And the crowd ain't doing nothing but just standing up there looking like this, you heard me? They got Muslims, they got motherfucking Arabs, they got white people, they got Jews, they got motherfucking black people, they got Chinese, everybody in motherfucking Canada, you heard me? So they didn't know how to react to hip hop, you heard me? They got an old video I watched on YouTube, you heard me, explaining that Canada ain't had no identity. You heard me? And Drake and Tory Lanez and who else you said that was from Canada that was popping?
They got the weekend.
How the
You know the
weekend got
weekend.
the weekend got on because of Drake?
Kind of sorty. Drake the same situation with everybody. Drake just hear niggas popping and go do a song with you. So
Cause
I'm gonna take
Drake,
your
cause Drake
yo.
definitely Drake. You could call Drake a culture vulture, and I could call Drake an emulator, right?
It's the
Because
same thing.
well,
Emulator is a culture vulture.
right, well, I ain't gonna say culture vulture. I'm gonna say emulator. You heard me? Cause he know how to take lines from all the classics and put it with his new songs. You heard me?
So he like the movie from CB4. You know the movie CB4 with Chris
Yeah,
Rock.
I know CB4.
Nigga knew the real Gusto. Nigga go play like he Gusto. That nigga play like he Gusto. Nigga play like he a whole gangster rapper. You heard? Oh wow, nigga Gusto get out there. Gusto trying to hurt you, bitch. You done took my whole life. You heard?
Yeah. Well, when I say emulator, you heard me. A lot of Drake songs, I'm gonna say. Man, I watched a video the other day. You heard me. They show about 20 Drake songs that he got from other people, like from back in the day. You heard me?
A lot of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't the only
But
nigga to do that though.
but that do that mean he a culture vulture or does that mean he just a fan of hip hop?
A culture vulture.
Nah, man. I just think he a fan of hip
No,
hop.
because listen, if you're a fan of hip hop, you know what being a fan is. Being a fan of hip hop mean it's not the exact definition, but being a fan of hip hop mean that that you love hip hop, right? You love
Uh-huh.
hip hop, and you bringing something to hip hop, and you putting something back into hip hop to make it grow. So I would say
He
that's a
ain't do
fan.
that.
Fuck no. All he doing is taking from niggas.
So if they got a nigga that was rapping in the '90s that had a hot lot.
I'm saying,
Listen, listen,
who?
Let me say
No,
this. Let me
listen,
say this.
who did he put on? The niggas that was signed to Party Next Door in the weekend. He didn't want to see them niggas blow up. He was holding nuts on the weekend, and the weekend is the weekend.
Yeah, the weekend,
You
the
know,
weekend.
and Drake don't even want that man to beat the weekend. Party Next Door. This man writing his own song. Drake was taking the man shit because he was Drake artist. A lot of Drake
I
songs
ain't
is from
talking
Party
about.
Next Door.
I ain't talking about that situation. I'm talking about like how he recycle a lot of niggas raps and shit.
Man,
You
bro,
heard
if
me?
you
So
so
if they
I'm
got a
saying
nigga, that did a rap in the '90s, and we done all forgot about him. You heard me? The world done forgot about this man raps that he did in the '90s, and Drake come back in 2015 and said a hot line that this nigga said in the '90s and brought it back to life. You heard me?
you know
So
what that is? That's a culture vulture.
that's not no fucking culture vulture.
No, you know what a
So
fan
if
would
I'm
be?
rapping, wait a minute.
You
So if
know
I'm rapping right now, you heard me. Like, let's just say, for instance, I was a rapper.
what a vulture do?
Like, wait a minute.
What a
Let's just
vulture
say,
do? Swoop down, take that and go.
let's just say I'm a rapper, right? You heard me, and I want to fucking say, something that Boosie said back in the day in one of his raps, like make that whole drink some Clorox for playing with a nigga. You heard me? Yeah, you dig? And I done, am I a culture vulture because I said something that Boosie said? You heard me back in the 90s
But
that
listen,
I
I'm
feel
trying to tell
that
you,
look, I
a
feel like it
culture
still got
vulture
I
Kendrick,
feel like it
yo,
still got weed in 2024.
man,
You heard
you
me? So I
slipping.
said something that he said way back in 1996, 1998. You heard me?
You
You know what I'm
slipping on your
saying?
camping.
Am I a
Cause oh,
culture
listen, what
vulture
I'm
for
trying
that?
to tell you. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Kendrick Lamar said on the fucking song, man. A man said, "You go to Atlanta, uh, you go to Atlanta. You know what he said when he said, nigga, go to Atlanta to go steal." So the man said, you go to this one and take that. You go to that. So he telling you, nigga, on the verse, on the song, what he is. So why you gonna question that if he telling you you go to Future to go get this, you go to Two Chainz to get
Everywhere the
that?
boy go, he takes some type of culture and put it in his music. He done did it to
So
New
what? So
Orleans.
what is somebody
Look,
who?
look, he done
What is
did it to New
somebody?
Orleans. He done did it to Miami. He done did it to California. He done did it to the Bay. He done did it to Texas. You heard me? Everywhere he go, that's because Canada has no identity. They ain't got no
So what?
identity, fam.
So just be honest with yourself. Then
So
what you
he got the
saying? He
right.
is a
So he
culture
got
vulture.
how he do it is how he get his fucking sauce is I'm gonna take a little bit from everybody.
Take. All right. Keyword
All
take.
right, all right, take. I'm gonna take a
Take.
little bit from everybody, you heard me?
Take.
But that's
Take
also
a little
how
bit from
listen,
everybody.
let me hit you right quick. That's also how he got all them fucking fans, you heard me? Because if you got fans from the Bay Area because you said Mac Dre, or you got fans in Houston because you said that you fucking mob ties, or you got fans in New Orleans because you done made a fire ass bounce song, you heard me?
So I'm
You
saying, Andrew, you
did.
listening? You listening? What you saying?
That's because you could adapt to wherever you go. You heard me?
No.
Because
Is
you a
you
fan.
listening?
Because you a fan of
No.
everything. That's how I look
No
at it. Like you a
adapting.
fan of
You know what
everything.
adapting is. You know what adapting is.
Yeah, I know what
Is you
adapting
if
is.
adapting. I know you know, but adapting is you end up in a situation or place,
Uh-huh.
right? And you don't know how the fuck you got in this situation, or
Uh-huh.
you just end up in this place. You don't know nothing about it, and then you just over time you get used to it, and you know that's adapting. A culture vulture is somebody who I know. I'm going. I heard that in the Bay. I'm going to the Bay. I'm going to get next to you. Take that. Leave. I heard that in Houston. I'm going to Houston. Take that. Leave. That's a vulture, bro. You setting your eye on a target. You heard me? Drake set his eye on a target. He don't just, oh man, it just randomly happened. Nah, that nigga know what he be doing, bro. He knew Atlanta started popping. Atlanta was the mecca with the fucking music, all that with the music and shit. So what he
Let
went
me
did?
bust your head right quick.
What he went did?
Let me bust your head right quick. That's not adapting. You heard me? Adapting is being able to survive in any situation, in any place. That's what adapting is. You heard me?
So that's what I said. You be put in a situation that you don't know nothing about,
And being able to
and then
survive.
you be able to survive.
Right.
That's
So if he can
adapting.
survive,
But being a
and make music for every fucking coast, you heard me? That's something that Kendrick can't do. You heard me? Kendrick ain't go
how he can't.
because Kendrick ain't got the sales. Niggas from New Orleans ain't bumping Kendrick, man.
Man,
Niggas
Kendrick
from
got Grammys, man.
man,
Way
listen
more
to
than
me.
Drake.
Yeah, he got Grammys, you heard me?
More
But
than
niggas,
Drake.
all right.
What
Name me,
Grammys is? No, what Grammys is?
huh?
As what Grammys are? That's universal music, right? That's music for not just
Who
for one, not for one demographic,
who voting to put the nigga who voting to get the niggas a Grammys?
huh?
Who voting to get the niggas a Grammys?
The is a certain group of people that
Them people don't know shit. You heard me? If
so
them
they don't know
people,
shit, but they're gonna choose a nigga from Compton all them times.
what I'm saying, I ain't saying that
They
he
don't. I'm
ain't.
saying they don't know shit, but they're gonna choose a nigga from Compton instead of the white boy that's a Jew. But they don't know shit.
Listen to me. Check this out.
Drake make jingles. You know that, right? Drake
Huh?
make jingles. Drake make jingles. You know what jingles are? Catchy. Something that you could put on the radio and listen to a jingle.
Is that not adapting?
But you know what a
If,
classic is?
if we're in a world and time where everybody want to hear jingles, you heard me, or they want to hear mumble rap, or they want to hear this type of rap, and you could adapt to everything and put an album out every time with somebody that's popping at that time. You heard me?
So you telling me
That's not adapting.
Drake ever made a song with substance in it? Name a song that Drake got that's something that really culture, right? You say he a fan of the culture, right? Something that's
Right.
hip hop. Name a song that's hip hop that Drake ever made. Something that you know that you can listen to whenever you thinking deep, or you going through something, or you like it's just something that you want a message from a song. What one Drake song besides God Playing that was only a hook with no substance on the verses? Name one of Drake's song that's something that's hip hop culture.
I don't like Drake because of that. I like Drake because he rap with emotions.
I don't like Drake with the I
So
don't like Drake when he act tough. I like Drake with the
so
melodies.
I like
Yeah.
I like the fact that Drake can put you in your fucking feelings. You heard me, and I think that's way more powerful than anything else. You heard me, because
So
music is supposed to
all right.
touch you. You
So
heard
putting
me.
somebody in their feelings is better than taking somebody out their feelings, healing them.
I ain't saying you need it all. It's the yin and
You
the
know,
yang.
I'm saying when you're in your feelings, that means you're going through that putting you in pain. So that's a negative versus when you helping somebody heal,
But
that's a
look,
positive.
but that's music though. Music is the art of fucking making somebody feel something. You heard me?
Yeah.
Making you feel this. You heard me? Yeah, you dig. It might not be the substance that you want and straight politics of whatever's going on or whatever. You heard me? But nigga, you cry listening to this. You heard me? I made you feel this because your old lady left you for another nigga. You heard me? You dig? I made you feel this because your best friend going through this and that. You heard me?
So Kendrick ain't made poetic justice for that.
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying Kendrick ain't do nothing. You heard me? Kendrick the GOAT. I'm just defending Drake.
But I understand that, but I'm not trying to fuck over Drake. But what I'm saying there, bro, from the topic of what we were saying, bro, from what Kendrick and Drake situation, I'm not saying that it's gonna stop his money. It's not gonna stop nothing.
That's what
But
we
at
was
the end of
arguing
the
about
day,
the other day. That's what me and you was talking about the other day.
yeah. But what I'm saying is just a simple fact that a nigga had to put him in his place. Like, bitch, you over y'all, bitch, we own to you over y'all. And it's only a matter of time that you're gonna be out the way. So get your money, all your businesses, all your ventures you got, and get the fuck out the way. You hear me? Because they gonna end up killing your stupid ass. You think you're gonna just keep taking money out of these real black people, and you as a Jew, and they got niggas who trying to make it out the hood, who families really ain't got nothing. They trying to make it with this rap shit, but you just keep culture vulture niggas. Come on, man. Niggas getting tired of that, man.
You think it's gonna kill him behind that?
California, fucking right. California music came with sell.
Say what?
Niggas, California music came with sell. I'm talking about like everywhere, not just in Cali, but I'm talking about. I just heard Charleston White say that. Charleston White said he took Drake's side, bitch ass nigga. You gonna take Drake's
Cause
side?
I'm go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Charleston White took Drake's side. I'm saying Charleston White.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
this nigga took Drake's side, but he gonna talk about yeah, cause fuck them Cali niggas. Niggas
Goodwill.